class. So important. Can I?
Of course.
Isn't this lovely, all these books and papers? Is this a pointer?
Yes, it's very good for pointing at things.
Oh! I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I better be careful where I point this thing.
It's quite a weapon.
You there! Pay attention. And you! No more talking or you'll feel this across your knuckles. I like this. I had to get me one.
You know, I don't actually strike the children with it.
No, I suppose you don't. I imagine you're very patient and kind, knowing all the answers.
Well, not all the answers. I still have a lot of learning to do. I haven't even attended college yet.
College?
Yes, I've been accepted to Harvard, but I've delayed going in order to help out with the class. I'm thinking of attending in a year, though.
And then what? I mean, after college.
I like teaching. I'd love to teach at Harvard someday. Or perhaps come back here and continue teaching at Plumfield.
I bet the kids would like that the best. You know, they're really lucky to have you as a teacher. I would have loved to have gone to a school like this when I was growing up.
Well, it's never too late to continue an education. Perhaps I could even tutor you privately.
Really?
Do you like that?
Are you kidding? I'd love it. Although, I don't know how I'd be able to keep my mind on my schoolwork with such a handsome teacher.
Well, you better. Otherwise, I'll be forced to keep you after class.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, Mrs. Joe.
Well, look at you. You're doing great.
Oh, Nick says I'm getting better every day. Also, I'm gonna start galloping pretty soon.
Galloping? Well, galloping is the most fun. Speaking of Nick, have you seen him anywhere? He was supposed to take me into town.
Yeah, he's in the barn getting some tools. He and Nat are gonna go fix a railing, sluice up on the Widow's Walk.
Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Joe.
All right. Well, I need to get going. Would you just let him know that I went ahead? He can meet me in town?
All right. Let's go.
Whoa.
Just do what I say, you don't get hurt. Out of the wagon. Out! What you got back here?
Nothing.
Did I hand over your money?
I don't have much.
Just hand it over! When I tell you to do something, you do it. Don't talk back!
I'm sorry.
I ought to kill you right now.
Take it easy. We got the money. Let's go.
Please don't shoot.
Come on, let's go.
hurt you? No. No, he just took my money and got off. I went into town to the sheriff. He and one of his deputies went out to look for them.
They'll find him, don't worry.
You did the right thing. Handing over your money, it's not worth losing your life over. I should have waited for you. I shouldn't have been in such a hurry to get into town. I should have waited for you.
Then we both would have been robbed.
I thought he was gonna kill me.
Wait a minute, everyone. Before you go off to school, I have an announcement to make. After what happened to me yesterday, I've been thinking. And I'd like to change one of the rules around here. From now on, I think it's best if no one goes into town alone. If you need to go, go with an adult. Or just wait until one of us goes into town and you can go with us then. I just want to make sure that everyone is safe. All right? All right.
All right.
Nick? I have to go into Boston on Thursday. Do you remember that businessman I was telling you about who was thinking about donating some money to a few schools in the area?
Right.
He wants to meet with me on Thursday. And, will you come with me?
Of course I will.
Good. Great.
Dan, where's your essay?
Oh, I didn't finish it.
Why not?
Well, I was riding the horse. I was exercising for Nick. And then she started acting up, so I had to spend a lot of extra time settling her down. And I was kind of hoping that you'd let me hand it in tomorrow.
Or we could just do what you normally do. Make him stay after school and write it.
No. Just make sure you finish it by tomorrow. All right, everyone. Open your history books to chapter 4.
It's so unfair. He always makes us stay after class if we miss an assignment.
Not anymore.
Since when?
Since Isabel.
Franz!
There you are. Did you finish work already? Good, because I have the best picnic planned. What is it?
Well, I just got a letter from my brother. He left home about 2 years ago, headed out west to Colorado territory. Wanted to strike it rich in the silver mines. He just did.
Just did. He struck it rich?
I can hardly believe it myself. He was working a mine, and he struck a new vein, made enough money for himself to buy a cattle ranch in Arizona.
Ranch?
He's always dreamed of owning one. We always said that if he ever got his ranch, we would come right out and help him run it.
Good. Well, you should support. Help him run it.
Franz, do you think we can do this picnic another time? I really should run home and tell my mother the good news. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Nat! Sorry, I accidentally knocked over the can.
Nat, what are you doing up there?
I'm just painting the rail.
Well, come on down. Let Nick do that.
It's all right, Mrs. Joe. I'm almost done.
Nat, please, let Nick do it.
Sure.
How you holding up?
Oh, I'm all right.
Well, you look tired.
I didn't get much sleep last night.
I can understand that.
I had the strangest dream.
What was it about?
I was lying in my bed, and I heard this voice from outside the window. So I got up and I looked outside, and there was this girl. She was standing at the edge of the woods, and it was very dark. It was frightening. She was calling my name. She wanted me to go out to her.
Did you go to her?
I was too afraid. I couldn't move.
Indians believe that dreams have meaning. That's when the spirits talk to us.
If that's the case, what are they saying?
I don't know. Who's the girl?
I couldn't see her.
It's you. Maybe the dream isn't supposed to scare you. You never used to be afraid of anything.
Well, she's not afraid of anything now, either.
Till yesterday. Till the girl in the dream is trying to help you over your fear. She's trying to get you back to your old self.
There you are. Listen, Joe, I got great news.
Nick, why was Nat painting the railing on the Widow's Walk?
Because I asked him to.
Well, he shouldn't be up there alone.
Well, the kids always go up there alone. They know to be careful.
Still, Nat could have slipped and fallen very easily. The children shouldn't be up there.
All right, fine. Listen, Joe, I just got back from town. I saw the sheriff.
You went into town? After I just got through telling everyone not to go into town alone?
That includes me?
Nick, those men are still out there. They had guns.
Will you just listen to me? This is what I'm trying to tell you. I just saw the sheriff. He and his deputy caught the two men who robbed you. There you go. Had a sack full of money. They've been robbing people from here to Bedford. But they're in jail now. Most likely be there a long time. Now you can put this whole mess behind you.
Thank God.
Not good enough.
What do you mean?
I mean you can do better. You will do better. You'll stay after class and rewrite it.
Franz, I worked hard on this.
I'm sorry to interrupt class. I have another announcement to make.
Go right ahead.
I'd like to make the Widow's Walk off limits from now on. It really is too dangerous to be up there. And also, I'd like to make the woods off limits.
The woods.
What about going fishing?
We're gathering wood.
Well, I'm not saying that you can't go into the woods at all, just not alone. From now on, I'd like you to go in groups of 3 or more. And always tell an adult before you go. Well, this isn't a punishment. I'm just concerned for your safety. Understood?
Yeah.
A few days. How many is that? 2, 3?
I don't know, a few.
And your whole family's going.
Yes. My little brother's ready to go right now. He's never been on a train before. Neither have I.
Isabella,
What?
Well, I'm happy for you. Really, I am. And your family, it's just... It's all so sudden.
Franz. My brother wrote that it's a very big ranch, lots of room, and that if we knew anybody that wanted to come along, they were more than welcome. Look, this isn't easy for me. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you, too.
If I didn't have to go, I wouldn't.
But why do you have to go? Couldn't you write him back? And maybe he's forgotten about the promise, or maybe he doesn't even need your help.
He wired the money for the train tickets this morning.
So that's it. He just expects you to drop everything and get on the next train?
No, he doesn't expect that.
Maybe he hasn't given any consideration to the fact that you might like your life here in Concord.
Of course he has.
Because if you ask me, that's being just a little insensitive.
No, you're being a little insensitive. He wrote in the letter that we didn't have to come. It was only if we wanted to.
But you just said you had to go.
Because we made a promise, Franz. Maybe a promise doesn't mean anything in your family, but in mine, it does.
Isabella's leaving Concord. She and her family are moving to Arizona to help her brother with his cattle ranch.
Oh, Franz, I'm sorry.
And I've been struggling with what to do about it because I'm really fond of her.
Does she have to go? Couldn't you talk her into staying?
She made a promise to her brother. Besides, I think she wants to go. It'll be a big adventure for her. So what do I do? Do I ask her to marry me? Because she'll know I'm only asking her to keep her here. And even if she does say yes, she might still want to go and expect me to go with her. And I can't very well give up teaching and college in order to run off into the wilderness. Can I?
No. No, you can't. Franz, I know that you're hurting right now. You're probably going to be hurting for some time. But eventually you'll find someone else. Probably at Harvard. Or maybe even right here in Concord. I know it doesn't seem like it right now. But you'll get through this. You'll find love again.
Yeah!
All right, Dan.
Come on.
Dan! Dan! Where's he going?
For a ride.
He's galloping, Nick. He shouldn't be galloping. He's just starting.
He's ready for it.
And what if the horse spooks and throws him and he falls and hits his head? Then what?
He ain't gonna fall.
No, he isn't. Because he's not going to be riding anymore. I want you to go after him and bring him back.
Would you take it easy? I know you're worried after what happened. You want to try and protect everyone. I understand that. But you can't control everything around you, Joe. Bad things are gonna happen no matter what you do to try to prevent them.
Well, that doesn't mean you don't try to prevent them.
No. It also don't mean you lock up these kids in their rooms because you're afraid they're gonna hurt themselves.
I know I'm being overly cautious, Nick. I'm trying not to be. I am. But I can't stop it. I just can't seem to put the robbery behind me. I mean, it's all I think about. It's all I dream about.
You had another dream?
What dream?
It's the same one as before. There's a girl calling out to me from the woods. Only the last time I tried to go out to her, When I opened the door, the man who robbed me was standing there aiming his gun at me.
So push him aside. The sooner you go out that door, the sooner you get over your fear.
I only wish it was that simple.
It's only gonna get worse.
I know. And if she keeps on like this, she's never gonna follow that girl into the woods.
Why are you going to Boston?
Because there's a man who's thinking about giving some money to a few schools.
I really don't think that Plumfield has much of a chance.
Now, that's not what you said last week, remember? You said you weren't coming back without a check in your hand.
Maybe I shouldn't do this right now.
Nonsense. Now, you know if you don't show up for the meeting, he's not going to give us the money.
Don't worry, Joe. I'll be with you. We'll be all right.
Go on.
We'll be back by noon tomorrow.
Take your time.
We'll be all right, Mrs. Joe. Don't worry about a thing.
I sure hope this works.
Yeah, it'll work.
If it doesn't, don't know what will.
So you didn't get the money. No big deal. It was still good you went.
It was a waste of time. I knew he wouldn't consider Plumfield. He made up his mind as soon as he saw that Joe was a woman.
Then why didn't you change his mind?
He didn't want to hear from me, Nick.
Yeah, well, you didn't do much to make him hear you, did you?
I don't want to talk about this. Let's go home.
I'll get the wagon ready.
Thank you.
What happened?
Snake spooked him. Stay clear.
Marty! Marty!
What happened? How did he break free?
I don't know. Strap must have been loose. Yeah, he probably won't stop running for a while.
Well, now what are we gonna do?
Well, the way I see it, we got three choices. We could sit here, wait for someone to come along, but that might take hours. Could be even a day or two. We could start walking down the road, but that's the long way. Or we could take a shortcut through the woods. Probably the quickest.
I say we wait. Someone's bound to come along.
Maybe. Maybe not.
What are you talking about, Nick? This is the road to Boston. There's bound to be another carriage.
Yeah, well, I don't feel like waiting.
We can't walk back to Plumfield. It'll take us days.
Oh, well, we'll be back by morning. That is, if we cut through the woods.
What's going on here?
Nothing. Just taking a walk.
You planned this, didn't you?
Whether I did or didn't, we're still stuck out here.
Well, Asia and the children are expecting us home today.
They won't be worried about us.
They won't? They know about this, too. Nick Riley, how could you do such a thing?
Joe! Let's go.
No. I'm staying here.
Then you'll stay here alone.
Fine.
Suit yourself.
Nick? Nick! I cannot believe that you would do something so irresponsible. If this is some kind of joke to you.
You see me laughing?
What do you expect to happen out here?
I don't know. But staying cooped up inside Plumfield wasn't helping you.
Oh, so you figured stranding us out here in the middle of nowhere would?
It's a start. What happens next is up to you.
Or up to me. We wouldn't be out here.
Yeah, you'd be back inside Plumfield locking all the doors.
This isn't going to achieve anything, Nick.
Maybe not. But I had to do something. Because you sure weren't.
How much more do I have to read?
What page are you on?
43.
Well, Nan, the assignment was to page 50.
Well, I've got things to do.
Well, then you should have read the pages last night like everyone else.
I heard Isabel's leaving. Where's she going?
The more you talk, the less you read, the longer you stay.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Do about what?
Isabel leaving.
I don't want to talk about it, Nan.
Well, if you like her, you should do something.
There's nothing I can do.
There's always something you can do.
Look, you've got reading to do, and I suggest you do it before I add another 10 pages to the assignment.
I really liked her. She was fun. Especially when she dumped all that flour and water all over you.
Look, all right, you don't have to read to page 50. You're done now, you can go.
You know, I liked you better before she was leaving.
So did I.
Well, now what?
Well, only one way to get across. Water's a little on the cold side, but not too bad.
Freezing!
You'd think this is cold. I was on a ship one time off the coast of Newfoundland. Captain misjudged the tide, ran aground on the shoals, ship sank within the hour. Coldest water I ever felt. Couldn't breathe, couldn't move. After that, I was scared to death of the ocean. I was just a kid. There's no way I was getting back on ship. And a friend changed my mind.
How?
Well, pointed a gun at my head, said, either you get on board that ship right now and take your chances, or I'll shoot you where you stand.
Charming.
Saved my life. So let's go.
Wait for me!
Isabel.
Oh! Oh. Sorry.
Vinegar. Nice. Mr. McGregor?
I'm always doing these things to you.
So, you're all packed up.
Yes, we're catching the train in Bedford. I wondered if you'd come here today.
I just came to say goodbye. And to tell you I hope you have a safe trip.
Well, better get going. Bye, Franz.
Bye, Isabel.
Coyote. A long ways away.
When I was young, my sisters and I, we used to be so afraid to go out into the forest at night. So we'd wait until it got really dark. And then we'd dare each other to go out and fight off the monsters who lived there.
Let me guess. You were the first one to go.
Well, Meg and Amy wouldn't even do it. Beth, she wouldn't even leave the house at night.
So what happened? Did the monsters get you?
Nick, this was a bad idea. I'm tired. I'm sore. It's only gonna get colder tonight.
We'll keep the fire going, and we can huddle together for one. All right, look, maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe I shouldn't have brought you out here, but something had to be done.
I'm fine, Nick.
Not the way you're going. You can't sleep, you're scared all the time. Pretty soon you'd be like your sister Beth, afraid to leave the house.
Don't talk about my sister. You didn't know her.
All right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't...
Look. I'm afraid. I admit it. A man threatened to kill me. He put a gun to my head, Nick.
And that's a horrible thing, and you have every right to be afraid. But what's happening to you now is worse. Look, if you want to go through your life being afraid, go ahead. But know this. When you're scared, those kids are scared. When you're hurting, they hurt. The Joe I know wouldn't want them to live like that.
It was cold.
Yeah, I know.
You sure that we're still heading west?
Yep. Figured another 3 or 4 hours, we should come out the woods just outside of Plumfield.
Oh, no. Oh, wonderful. Well, which way should we... What are you doing?
Take too much time looking for a way around. Quicker just to go down it.
Are you crazy, Nick? I can't climb down this.
Rope's strong, it'll hold us. All we gotta do is ease ourselves down.
I can't do this.
Sure you can. Here. Put these on.
You knew we were going to come to this cliff.
Yep. And you and I both know that a week ago, you'd have been the first one to climb down it. There. Set. Just slide on down, like swinging from the mizzenmast.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, you're missing out on a lot of fun. Back on the ships, we had a name for it. We'd be rigging, and sometimes new crew members would be afraid to slide down the ropes. We'd tell them that that first jump is a leap of faith. After that, you got no more fear. See? It's easy. Now just grab a hold of the rope, step over the edge.
Step over the edge?
Come on, Joe. Take that leap. All right, here we go. Just ease yourself down, slow and steady. But if you want,
If you feel confident, let yourself slide a little bit. More fun when you go fast.
I think I'll stick to slow and steady.
All right. All right, good. Good, you're doing good. Okay. All right, all right. Take easy now, not so fast. Now, that's it, see? There you go. There you go. You're almost here. See? Fun, isn't it? Want to do it again?
No.
Hey, Mrs. Joe and Nick, they're back.
What happened? We were so worried when you didn't come back.
Asia, relax. I know that you were all in on it, too.
Sorry. Joe, we just didn't know what else to do.
Asia, it's all right. I'm not angry.
Well, not anymore, anyway.
So how was it out there?
It was fun.
Thought no one was allowed up here anymore.
Well, if no one was allowed up here anymore, we wouldn't be able to enjoy this incredible view now, would we? It'd be a shame.
Well, I just wanted to say I'm glad you're back.
Franz, man told me that Isabel left yesterday. I'm sorry.
You know, I know you're right. Sure, there'll be a time when I'll meet someone new. Just wish that time would hurry up, because I can't stop thinking about her day and night.
You love her, don't you?
Yes.
Well, then I think you should go after her.
What? I thought you said that...
Forget what I said.
Well, what about Plumfield? Who's going to teach the children?
I will.
What about college and my teaching career?
What about Isabel? If you love her, don't let her go.
Arizona's so far away.
I don't know, I think it sounds like fun. You know, back on the ships, when a man swung from the mast for the first time, they called it a leap of faith. After that, he had no fear.
When were you on a ship?
Franz, take the leap. Go after her.
Can you honestly see me on a cattle ranch?
I can now.
Bye, Franz.
Bye, Stuffy. And keep playing that violin and writing those wonderful stories.
I'll send you some.
Like that. Tommy. So long, Meyer.
Don't let the cows trample you.
I'll keep them in line, don't worry. Well, you told me to do something about it. Here goes. Goodbye, Ned.
We all pitched in and got you a going away present. Now you're ready for Arizona.
You take care of yourself. You hear?
Miss you so much.
I told you I'd always be with you. To love and help you more than ever. My beloved household spirit, waiting for me on the shore. I'm so sorry that I didn't come to you sooner. I was so afraid. There's nothing to fear out here. I learned that from you, remember? You're here now, and that's what's important. And you'll be here for many more years. Embrace those years, Joe.
I will.
If you're ever afraid, just look for me.